always watching.
Yeah, boy.
Lane we haven't really talked about is down there at mid. Yopaj and Nisha going at it up against each other. Yopaj is having a much smoother time, as to be expected in a melee matchup for the Storm Spirit. And she'll find that farm. So they're trying to isolate bot here.
Yeah. Nice cogs onto Insania. She can try to tank some of this battery assault, but Insania now looking pretty dead as Divine Llama will just chase him down. Bijun has a stun in one, could hope for a chase, but against double Iron Shell, you'd really much rather not risk it.
Popping off the battery assault does provide enough. If it's shared damage, you might be a little bit better off. You have to be very cognizant of where the creeps are and play up against that. A little bit of poking and prodding still going on top. Saberlight has had a pretty decent time farming.
Like Skem will start rotating now for the 4-minute power rune, but Boxy is on top, and well, Saberlight's thinking about going for a chase onto Skem. And in fact, I think they've got him. Skem, slow it up, get the Cinder Brew burn as well, and Skem has no choice but to just try and fight this one out. Naturally, or actually, he actually finds Boxy before he dies. Well, there you go.
The aggression can pile on, and that's leading to this deeper movement here.
Nisha jumping. Nisha's got some support, but they've got more bodies here in the mid lane. The escape art is going to be there, but it won't help too much as Nisha should be going down and does. Yopaj now needs his own way up, but he's run out of mana. Vichu going to find him and does take him down. Now the rest of Shopify, they're in the middle of nowhere. They just dived so deep for this. And it seems like Vichu will get away with a quick double. Yamato?
Yeah,
is he just dead? Boxy? He's trying. He's got to tame the beast, but he wants the Impalement Arts. No, in fact, he doesn't even need it. Beautiful.
That Yopaj has to spend so much mana to try to get that kill. And you don't have someone like the Coddle here. No Chakra Magic refill.
They're trying. Wall dropped here from Devi as well. They really want this kill from Bijun, and it looks like they should have it. Nice and easy. A very important kill here for Shopify Rebellion. Just
Saberlight.
Saberlight. Big damage here from Yamato, and it's going to be enough. Staying with the stomp, not proving to be quite enough to defend here against the Rocket Barrage of Yamato.
They need to get some activity out on Nisha. I mean, he's got the max out avalanche with a toss, with a crash landing. The damage is there. The issue is trying to find an angle in this kind of game. You don't have anything to really set up for you to get these initiations right.
It's on a Skem. They're going to see Yamato as well. Yamato looking to clear out the creeps before he does leave. However, this... Oh, in fact, they ignore him. They go after Skem instead. TPs are incoming to try and help Skem out, but Skem should just be dead. Still gets the macro fire off before he does go down. Allscream and Device still hanging around, but...
They're still hanging around up top, hoping for bigger fish to catch. Yamato playing conservatively, just getting called down by
Nisha. He's spotted. Nisha's going to find him. Toss up with the avalanche combo. Palmanart's also going to land here from Boxy. Very nice aim. And now even the Wheel of Wonder being right on top of his head. Yamato's still trying to run, but there's no help coming. None at all.
Down for Skem. And again, they've got this jump potential on Yopaj. They even had a hookshot ready already on Hellscream.
He's going to find Boxy, but he gets the escape art. Does buy himself a spot of time, as they are going to jump into trying to burst down Boxy. They should have him eventually, but he's actually healing up through all of this. He'll finally go down, though. A lot of work into that kill, but they'll get away with it, and they lose nothing in return.
To play with. And again, just Tinks to help out and trying to get that initiation in. It does feel like every single time you have hookshot ready, though, you should be able to try to gun for some kills. They do have some deep wards, not spotting out too much.
Put him into power rune, though, is what looks to be the target right now. Nisha does get a nice haste for himself. Shot, though, is out. They've caught Boxy with that in the mid lane, and Boxy, still alive for a little bit longer, is still going to drop. But here comes Nisha with a haste rune. Looking for another target for them to aim down, but it's not coming. That'll be that.
They've managed to get their aggression going. It's down to the fact that you've got two supports that can be aggressive. You're still forcing the issue here, though.
Yeah. Nice surge, and the avalanche actually does not end up connecting. Meanwhile, Yopaj has gone down mid lane. That is not good news. B-Tune getting in there with Boxy, taking care of the Storm now, so missing out on the bottom kill.
Got the opening for the Tormentor here on the side of Shopify. They did have to expend God Strength there on the Liquid, so going for the Storm, probably not something they can easily plan for at this moment.
It's a hope for Team Liquid. And it seems like they're going to give up on it preemptively. In fact, it's a hook shot in from Hellscream from a mile away, landing onto Insania. Nisha's going to try and help protect Insania, but it's not looking too good. Insania will go down, and that'll be enough for Shopify Rebellion.
They'll catch out even the softer supports. It's been a slower start for him from lane. The one timing, not bad, but not the fastest. They catch Devi.
Yeah, the Devi's got a bit of help around him. Hellscream's going to drop a quick cogs to try and block them from that area. Devi, though, with the surge up, going to continue trying to run. Gets the pipe up as well. Here comes Yopaj now to try and help out. Devi, though, will finally go down. Has Shopify overextended. I think they may jump. There's Yopaj. One hit away from dying. Will barely get out for now, but Nisha right in his tail. Has a toss available. Just needs the range.
Damage.
Oh, it's not enough. Oh, Nisha, can he get away? He cannot. He's down. But now Yamato could be in danger. They've got the vision with the spirit. Skem's around to try and keep him alive. But they'll try for Skem instead, but Skem's going to be able to outrun them.
Side of Shopify, not respecting that damage coming through. I mean, you do feel tanky with that pipe.
But they might find Sableye here after picking up the shield root. All down, escape act is out. Sableye, though, still burning. Not having a great old time as they'll drop the wheel. Sableye, though, still looking very unhealthy as they will take him down. Yopaj does not look done yet. He wants a bit more. He's found Boxy for his trouble. Even Hellscream getting lost to B-Tune, but it won't matter too much as they are finding the better trades here for the side of Shopify. The rest of Liquid, they have smoked up as 4. Hellscream in position to break the smoke, does do so. Skem will get caught out. It'll be at least Skem going down. If that's all they lose, they're going to be okay with this Shopify. The question is, can they defend this mid-tier 1 tower?
On the Storm right after that Sanj and Kaya. Holding down the Storm is just going to be a massive issue. Yamato?
Boy, Yamato in the middle of nowhere right now. Hellscream's going to try and move in to help him out. Hookshot is there, but it's really not helping at all. Because Yamato will get caught and does get taken down very, very quickly. Hellscream at least with the TP away.
Pretty greedy on Tomato. Like, he was standing so far forward. He was doing fine with these two camps, but the ward spots him out. He even drops the ball down, tries to clear out a little bit on his way out. Just not enough to stop. And no D wards coming in. Defensive wards do pay off. They are still squabbling over the Shrine of Wisdom where Roche happens as well.
Boxy does get caught. Roshan's still up.
So far forward, he was doing fine with these two camps, but the ward spots him out. He even drops the ball down, tries to clear out a little bit on his way out. Just not enough to stop. And no D wards coming in. Defensive wards do pay off. They are still squabbling over the Shrine of Wisdom where Roche happens as well.
Boxy does get caught. Roshan's still up. There is a little bit of time, but doesn't seem like Shopify are going to try for it. The Divide hanging around, but Roshan is indeed gone. Aegis will go the way of B-Tune.
Decide to play aggressive on Liquid. It can kind of backfire if your Sven does die with God's Strength in the first life. And if he doesn't pop God's Strength that first life, I don't know if you're supposed to play aggressive anyhow. They'll try to play around with smoke here on Liquid. They've got a good spot down bot, but he do manage to already slip away. The Vido.
On the Darkseer. Lama. No man's land right now for the Darkseer. He's a tanky boy. Nice back wall up to 4 heroes. Does he actually get out of here? He's going to try and buy some time. Blood Grenade does not actually end up landing, so Device still on the run. Has another surge up. He'll continue. Nisha. He's going to toss one in. There's Sableye as well. Now the Stomp, not going to connect, but he's still going Devi with the Halberd. Now the Harpoon Dragon, in fact, making sure they get the kill. My goodness.
The map for Liquid. And they're the ones under pressure to play a little bit aggressive with his Aegis. They know they don't really want to utilize it defensively. They want to retake map space. They've got some good forward wards as they spot Sableye here.
Will do Sableye. Taking it on Skem. Skem actually surviving just barely thanks to Hellscream. Like, starting to lose some of those Brewlings as we do see the will drop to ensure that they protect the Earth one. So nobody really dying out of this. The Team Liquid, they are still trying to move in for a big team fight. They've still got the Aegis for another 2.5. Skem's going to TP out though. Everybody else has run directly northeast. And it seems like...
Forward vision, yeah, not the cleanest. They've got that forward ward down bot in the two camps where no one's at. We'll just end up running into each other.
Oh, Nisha breaks the smoke. A very nice smoke break, in fact, because Vichun can jump in looking for Divide, but he got the Heaven's Halberd placed immediately as Sableye going to try onto Hellscream now. A big back wall connecting on two at the very least as Hellscream somehow still alive. Finally burns out to the Cinder Brew damage. It's only one down. And that's just the clockwork of Shopify. Team Liquid still looking for more. They've got time with the God String.
You know that Shopify still had some power left. They can't contest the Torm. They're just going to have to give it away. Maybe get some room to get that siege on mid. And just, the Tormentor is still a nice objective to find. Like a free shard now for Skem could be to play. They have stalled out long enough that the Aegis has expired on Vichun without the tier 2 falling. So I suppose for Shopify, this is mission success. Managed to kind of ride out that power spike.
Shot in with themselves a nice Elder Titan. Insania even getting stunned by the neutrals. Does go down as Boxy will also be chased down. The two freebies here for Shopify rip up and make any kind of play with this. Still seems like they're more than happy just securing more farm for now. Yamato.
Scanned out.
He did get scanned out, Jonathan. He's by himself right now. Nisha having a look. Call down is there, but Sablight's on top. Yamato, no choice but to try and fight. In fact, he's going to try for the BKB TP and does make it.
Charge at the same time, it drags so much space away again from Liquid. That you are getting some room to still get that build up. Your Butterfly not stalled out here from Yamato because he does get to live. He's not too far off from that Talisman of Evasion at this point. And that's where issues start to rise up here for the side of Liquid. Your right click damage from your Sven starts to become an issue. He is now switching his build here and Vichun just to the MKB as the catch.
Sure do. Hellscream down. Yopaj in danger, being taunted by that wheel. Still going to be able to zip for now, but Nisha continues to chase with 2 seconds on the blink, but a nice ice path into a back wall rather than just the wall for now, as Nisha still trying to go for Yopaj with a very, very nice avalanche onto 2. They'll get Skem. They'll miss out on Yopaj. They'll try for Devi as well. Devi, he's a much tankier boy, but ooh, actually a very nice back as well. The high ground here from Devi, but he's still pretty much trapped up, continuing to try and get his way out of here, but there's no way out. Surge was just too long before it came off cooldown.
So trying again with a smoke.
Yeah, this could be really awkward too, because we just saw Vichun has now bought out the MKB. It's just on the courier. He's going to pick it up as they jump him as well. Vichun, there's your MKB, sir, but they're taking your life away. Can he fight back? He's just trapped up in the Kongs. He'll try to go for a run instead, but Yopaj on the chase, trying to secure the kill. Can't quite get it. We'll go for Nisha instead. Meanwhile, Yamato, the rest of his team just sleeping around him at the moment as Sableye rushing forward, trying to find a bit more for his squad. But I don't think the fight continues very much longer. Fine, they're going to try for Roshan now. It feels like a Roshan Liquid can't really afford to just let go for free, so they're going to go for that 5-man smoke and prep for a fight. It's going to be a little bit challenging though without that Brewmaster split. Goodbye. Spotted, gets the halberd off. They can't really kill him that quick. The back wall onto Nisha. Meanwhile, Sableye has been caught. Yopaj trying to get some work done. Sableye apparently just the big target they really want to focus on first. He's still alive though. Still. I think even I felt that lag, John. I believe you, Nisha.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's see. He's got time to look for an angle in here.
It out? I feel like Sableye should have been dead 5 seconds ago, but here we go again. Hook shot out. He's still walking away. No way. Save alive. Yopaj trying his best. Finally gets the kill. Meanwhile, Nisha getting low, trying to walk out as now Vichun moves in with the God Strength, trying to go after Yamato. But Yamato's just proving to be a lot faster. Instead, he'll turn off the Skem, but he's running out of BKB charges. He could be in trouble now. Vichun, no, he's all right. In fact, they'll try to run, but Yamato gets caught. Yamato's down. Devi's on the run. Vichun's got him, though. 4 down for the price of 1, and Team Liquid, they'll get Roshan.
A massive win for Liquid to equalize the game. For Shopify, it's back to that target identification, right? Like they're going for the big tanky target, and Saber like he doesn't even have time to split here. We're being so disciplined on Liquid to just allow us
victories here today to keep their standings looking a little bit healthy going into the playoff.
They do. It's just, it feels like they've missed their window a little bit. Does they catch more?
Saber line. They're gonna find a skim. Jumping from Yopaj, but thinks better of it. Divine now with a vac onto 2, but there's really nothing else to... Oh, Yamato, I'm not sure about that. He's okay. The Harpoon was on cooldown. Meanwhile, V-Tune, or rather Yopaj, jumping in onto Boxy, but Boxy's going to be just fine with the escape act.
It's such a hard target to go for. You need to be able to connect with your supports. This trio has to be able to find that backline. Siege opens up for V-Tune. Still has some time left in the God Strength, just freshly popped. Age is still 2.5 minutes as well. A lot of time to get this done. And how do you solve that backline issue? Like you even have your own dust here for Yopaj. They know they just need to hunt Boxy somehow. It just feels impossible with the way Liquid are playing. Always up smoke from Shopify. We've seen this one before. They have to look further back. You can't just jump the first thing you see. You have to look for better targets.
They're going. Yopaj had his smoke broken, so V-Tune saw him. He's going to try and find him. Can't find much at the moment. Still they are trying here. Boxy going to go for the Glimmer Cape, but he's caught in the comms. Meanwhile, Yopaj, he gets caught by the Hurricane Pike. Or the force stuff does save his life. And what a wonder though. Holding down Hellscream. The Hellscream still running away thanks to the hook shot. So Scam now the target. Nobody dead somehow. They're still trying for the storm, but Yopaj is all right. In fact, Nisha now right on top of him, but he's found mana again. Yopaj, he's dying for the free throw. Nisha guesses, and he guesses right. Divine Llama also to die.
As this doesn't take too long with Saberlight getting split off.
They're going. They want Yopaj to buy back. They want the Yopaj buyback, and I think they might get it very soon because there's only 15 seconds, but that Ancient is now completely exposed. They won't. The buyback does get caught. Got God Strength up as well. Like, everything's available for them apart from the split. He's up in 20, and he has a refresh anyway. All bit. Nisha on to Yamato, but they found another instead. Divine Llama, he's already gone. No wall drop available now for Shopify Rebellion. Yopaj, he's trying to make some magic happen, but there's nothing he can do on his own. He's got to get out of there. To the perfect target jump. They got the dieback on the Darkseid.
They're just playing so smart in Liquid as well. They know there's a ward in that clip. They don't push forward. Isolate.
Again, they're going to try for Insania, but they're in really dire straits right now, I think, Shopify. Here comes Yopaj. Hellscream's dropping low. Insania finally goes down, but so does Scam. Meanwhile, Yopaj in a bit of danger, going to continue trying to fight the supports towards the north. Yamato's being chased as well. V-Tune and Saberlight, they've got the Gyrocopter locked down, and Yamato's got nothing to survive with. That might be it. I think it is it. 90 seconds without your Gyrocopter, and they'll call it. GG. Game 1 will go to Team Liquid.
And they play it so smart in here. They're drafting nice and clean. Maybe a little bit rough for Nisha in the laning phase for sure. Again, it was a little bit slow for Liquid coming out of those lanes. Mid-lane matchup for Nisha. Yopaj did manage to get control. But in the end, just the way they were positioned themselves